Hi, everyone, and welcome to Module 5. You're more than halfway there, and I hope that you have had a good week with your case study and that you've gotten through a good amount of the assessments and that you're feeling pretty strong with that, and also that you're learning a lot about early literacy development. This week is online, as you know, and I see that this is a mistake here. It is week 5. And what you are doing this week is learning some more theory, particularly thinking about the different stages of development for beginning reading, and a little bit about what's going on in the brain and how that plays in. The text that you're reading from is called Proust and the Squid, and it's by Marianne Wolf, and it's written in I think, a very accessible way to kind of get the theory. So I hope you find that as well and that you enjoy reading it. I know that I did and have. And so you're just going to read 3 chapters from that. And then what you're going to do is to kind of share your responses to the reading is you're going to do something called VoiceThread. And I'm going to assume right now that this is new to you, so I'll kind of explain it in some detail. But before I get into that, let's just quickly go over the calendar. So I've got a cat here. Okay, so the VoiceThread is actually open now. You can, anytime after you finish reading, you can enter that discussion. And to kind of frame your discussion, you're basically thinking about how you're responding to that reading, how it relates to your case study, how it relates to your work. There will be a prompt that I have posted giving you kind of some guidance on kind of thinking that through, and that is also in the VoiceThread. So you could look at that before you start the reading. You could look at that before you kind of prepare your post. It does help to have a few notes to go by when you're doing a VoiceThread. I'm giving you until Sunday to post that initial post, but for those of you that want to work earlier, please go ahead and do that. You're going to respond to at least one person. You're going to go in 2 times. You're going to go in sometime between Sunday and Monday and respond to either one person or a couple people. And then you're going to go back in on Tuesday and respond to how people have responded to you. And you're going to finish that by Wednesday. And then there's the other cat. And then your goals for this week are to get into some of these choice tasks with the field work, look at your planner for what's going on there, and ask me questions about that. And then you're bringing your fieldwork data to class next week, and you're also bringing your miscue analysis to class next week. Really important week. We're going to get set up for the case study analysis, which is due during week 6. So here is your reading, and here is a tutorial on VoiceThread, which I'm not going to go in now, but you can have a look at it. I am going to show you quickly how to do it, so unless you have problems, you probably won't need this part, but it's just there anyway. This is where you're going to find your group. I'll move these up a little bit on the page. There's 3 different groups. So choose your group, but also feel free to listen to what other people are saying to other groups or to post in other groups. And if you want to post early, then and no one is responding to you, you can feel free to go into another group also. Okay, so what you do, this is important. So most people have no problems with VoiceThread at all, but sometimes people do. So test it out before Saturday just to make sure that it's all working for you. And because tech problems do not excuse you from doing this assignment. Okay, so let's have a look. So you're going to click on your group, and you get sent to a page that looks like this, and you click here. And then I have a comment here. If you can't hear me right away, in some of the groups I start talking right away, you can click on me here.
Hi everyone, wondering what you thought of the Wolf reading.
So this is where if you want some kind of guidance either before you read or as you're preparing your response, you can do that there. So then when you are ready, you can go down here to the plus, and it gives you all these different options of how you want to do your post. Video is the one that I recommend, but you can also do audio and you can also do text. It definitely works better with video or audio, but if for some reason your camera's not working and you need to do text, that works too. And then you have, you'll click on this and you'll see it start recording. And right now it's recording me, and this would go into my thread or my voice thread. I'm going to stop recording. You can upload it. You can cancel, and you can upload. Got to let it upload. Save. And then this is my new one. I've got like a little avatar that I put in. You do not need to worry about that. But then it would go right here. And it takes, as you can see, it takes kind of a few minutes to load. Right now it's recording me. I'm going to delete that. So you can delete, you can record over. But I encourage you not to worry too much about what you look like, what you sound like. Just get something up there. Often people will have distractions in the background, or pets will come through, whatever. It's just supposed to be kind of real and authentic way of communicating and having a discussion. So then after you do your initial post, you'll see other people's icons here, and then you can, there might be some weird residual comments kind of in there, but actually I'm going to delete this one. You can respond to other people, as I said, by kind of clicking on them, and then you can do this one here, and then it'll reply directly to that person if you want to link it that way. You can also just put your it kind of separately, but this is a good way to actually link it. So then, because what I want you to do is after you've gone in and responded to someone, then I want you to check and see if people have responded to you, and that would be a good way to do that. So you can play around with that. Let me just close that off right there. You're limited to, it's set to limit you to 5 minutes, and that's intentional, so that so that you're not listening to people talk for 20 minutes. What I find helpful is when I listen to people, I kind of take some notes so that I know what to respond to. I will be not responding directly to you this week. You're on your own and kind of developing your own things, but I will be kind of having a listen and then giving you some feedback and a grade on this as well. And then if I feel like you need some prompting, then I'll kind of zoom in and put a post in to do that. But I think you're going to be fine with that. Okay, last thing I want to show you is just a preview for Module 6 for those of you that want to get going on that. Okay, so both these are open now. So Module 6 is when you do your case study analysis. And the reading, in quotes, is actually this video. You're going to find this really, really helpful video. You can watch this weekend if you want. It will help you with the Wolf reading as well. And this is more on Wolf if you want more. And here's about your case study final analysis, so you can read the instructions there. Some of you have been asking about that. That's all ready. And then this is another reading that for Module 7 if you want to get going in on that. But really it is thinking, again, if you want to watch the video, it's about 45 minutes. Nope, it's an hour and 10. And that's certainly something that you could do ahead this weekend if you wanted to get a head start on that. Okay. Big thing is getting your case study tasks done. You want them done by next weekend so you have time to do your case study analysis paper. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you a week from Thursday.